The CEO of Hasbro said they're not stepping back from doing Harry Potter content, and Bluesky is losing it.
Oh, shocker.
They're not real happy with Hasbro. Remember, Hasbro owns Wizards of the Coast, so that means they also own Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering. And just a month ago, they were talking about how they were not going to do Harry Potter at Wizards of the Coast. They refused to do Harry Potter. I don't think they're going to have a choice because Magic and D&D make Hasbro money, and fantasy is exactly in lockstep with D&D and gaming. Yeah. So it's going to be a real interesting couple of years, I think. But Chris Cocks basically told them to go lay down. He got cornered by an activist on a podcast. And to his credit, I don't agree with this guy. A lot of his decisions, I don't agree with them. But to his credit, he basically said Harry Potter is a business decision. A lot of people like Harry Potter. It prints money. It still prints money. And if people don't like it, they don't have to buy it. Yep. Simple as that, right? But a lot of people want to buy it. So
it's funny.
Let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you'll get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo.
So let's take a look at the original article. It came from Variety. And of course, we've got, Bluesky is just losing their shit over this. Harry Potter Toy Company CEO says we support diversity when asked about, this headline, when asked about J.K. Rowling's transphobia hurting people in the fandom, it's separating the art from the artist.
Well, they just want to get every buzzword they could in there.
So this is, that's exactly what this is. These headlines are nonsensical. Like, none of these headlines would fly with the AP, but this is all just word salad to get the algorithm to pick it up.
Ask the AI. Title this with AI so that it get picked up.
Put all these 25 keywords into the headlines so it gets picked up. Yeah. So he was on a podcast. It was the Decoder podcast. He was talking about the Harry Potter deal, which we've talked about before. And, immediately we had people at Wizard saying, we're not going to touch Harry Potter, the homophobia. I'm like,
want to bet?
You want to bet? Your boss is going to say, make Harry Potter cards now because they're going to print money. So he was talking to Nilay Patel. I don't know who that is. The deal was met with some backlash. His podcast host, Nilay Patel, relayed to Cox that Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling has very loud politics that are turning off a lot of younger consumers.
It's not turning off a lot of people. It's turning off a small amount, which I think he understands. Also, I love it. Has very loud politics, says the person who's trying to make it political.
Oh, just wait. Her comments get better. Her transphobia is turning off a lot of young consumers. I'm
Bullshit. I don't think that many people care.
How many copies of Hogwarts Legacy were sold? Like 20.
Most people don't even know that her tweets exist.
How do you make this decision when the creator of a property is actively reducing the fandom and hurting a lot of people in that fandom, she asked.
How are they hurting a lot of people in the fandom? Saying, you mean a woman? How's that hurting a lot of people in the fandom? And I don't think many people are involved that, are impacted or upset as these people try to make it out to be.
So this is what Chris Cocks said, again, to his credit. For me, it's separating the art from the artist and going to what the core fans want.
Yeah, the core fans means not you.
I'm not going to get into the politics around it other than to say we very strongly support diversity and inclusion inside of Hasbro. We are proud of it and proud of the diversity of viewpoints and backgrounds we have in our employee base.
Mostly at Wizards of the Coast.
Mostly at Wizards. Harry Potter is a wonderful franchise. It's done a great job of bringing joy to the world. So the deal was announced in February, and they touted a new line of Harry Potter dolls, role play, action figures and collectibles, interactive plush, board games, and more. And I guarantee you the more, we're going to have Harry Potter D&D and Harry Potter Magic cards. And if you don't like it, that's okay. He's going to step over you and use AI.
Hey, remember when they tried to do the potato people? Didn't that kind of fall off?
The potato people?
Didn't that kind of go away?
Remember the non-binary transformer that was so ridiculous? They took that character, or at least changed that character for overseas markets.
Yes, be careful of saying that because as soon as you mention it, the Reddit shippers have a hissy fit.
Oh my God, I love it. I love their pain brings me joy. It sparks joy. It does. Every time I mention the utter state of Transformers, and look, I'm gonna side tangent here. The Transformers fandom has been commandeered by a bunch of shipper weirdos over the last couple of years.
Every fandom has been. It's just the whole thing.
They came in from IDW because IDW kept peddling that shit. And they expect it in the mainstream Transformers stuff now. When Transformers was the most boy-etic toy line ever. It's cars and trucks and jets and military vehicles that turn into robots that beat the shit out of each other. That is like the most boy toy line ever. But these shippers came into it, and now they're like, I wonder which Transformer is gay. It's like,
Yeah, I know, right?
Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Remember they accused you of not buying Transformers or liking them at all?
Oh, bitch, you have no idea.
I know.
Ask Geeky. Like, you have no freaking idea how many Transformers I've had in my possession over the years. But yeah, so they were all mad because I was talking about the state of the toy line, which is not doing well. And they admitted it's not doing very well, which is probably why they're out there, finding Harry Potter, because they need something that's going to do well to make up for the failure of Star Wars.
And when they announced this, their stock went up.
Their stock did go up.
So from a business standpoint, it was smart, because when they announced that they were doing these kinds of stuff and they started doing with the cards and things, their stock went up significantly. I know, because I have Hasbro stock and I made a bunch of money. So
yeah. So good luck with that. So this is the president of Toys, Games, and Licensing at Hasbro. The world of Harry Potter and its unforgettable characters align perfectly with our mission to deliver a lifetime of play to generations of fans. As longtime fans ourselves, we're honored to partner with Warner Brothers Discovery Global Consumer Products as the official global master toy licensee. That means no more Mattel, no more whatever. It's going to be all Hasbro. So they wanted it bad enough that they were like, yeah, forget that. But it's
what did they
interesting.
say? What did this interviewer do? Did they do anything else, or you don't know?
I don't know. I listened to the interview. Let's see here. Here's Sci-Fi Fantasy Gazette has it. He said basically you have to separate the art from the artist. How do you make this decision? Cox responded by emphasizing the importance of separating the work from the creator. He said, for me, it's separating the art from the artist. Yep.
These are the same people that were like so mad about it that they were taking covers and taking her name off of it. So wasn't that separating the art from the artist?
Oh, here we go. And I had it wrong. It's a guy. Here, we'll watch this. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a woman. Sorry. Clearly
I thought it was a dude too. You said girls. I thought maybe like there was a she or something written.
Yeah, so I think this is the only thing he said. Let me see here.
Politics that are turning off a lot of younger consumers, right? Her transphobia is turning off a lot of younger consumers. The last time you were on the show, you talked about being stewards of inclusion. How do you make this decision when the creator of the property is sort of actively reducing the fandom and in fact hurting a lot of people in that fandom?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's separating the art from the artist and going to kind of what the core fans want. I'm not going to get into the politics around it, other than to say we very strongly support diversity and inclusion inside of Hasbro. We're very proud of it, and we're very proud of the diversity of viewpoints and backgrounds that we have in our employee base. I think Harry Potter is a wonderful franchise. I think it's done a great job of bringing joy to the world. I'm looking forward to being part of that.
Yeah, he's supposed to say, you're right. We're going to drop everything and make and stop this millions of dollars we're going to make.
Yeah,
because a select few that aren't the core audience don't like it.
It's interesting. This guy, obviously, I can tell what his political leanings are because I was looking at his other guests, and he had the former CEO of Bluesky, by the way, because that segues right into this. She got fired. I'm telling you, she got fired. This would be Jay Graber, and they announced her stepping down as the CEO the day after International Women's Day, and they replaced her with a white dude.
That's funny, but I think it's because Bluesky has not grown. It's starting to contract, and it's because even the far people that you got over there are fleeing because it's too ridiculously crazy over there.
So they're turning on Chris Cocks now, which is interesting because they were all about like, oh, they loved him until he came in and said, yeah, we're probably going to use AI for some stuff because everybody's using it now. We're going to use it for modules, and we're going to use it for artwork. And they've got busted. I think that's the thing. They got busted on several different occasions, Wizards using AI. And I think what's going to happen is if Hasbro employees protest working on Harry Potter, they're going to be shown the door.
Probably.
Like, get out the door. Like we can generate Harry Potter magic cards very easily with AI at this point, as long as we have the rights to it.
I would love to know how people are actually offended, or how people are offended only because they're told they have to be offended and they feel like they have to be, or they're going to have to answer to the mob.
Well, that's like there was a video out there where they were like, okay, so what did J.K. Rowling say that was so damn offensive to you? And they couldn't really name it. They just heard about it from social media, right? And then they would say what she actually said, and they're like, oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was. Mm-hmm. So this is Jess D. Hasbro should be disallowed. No pronouns for Hasbro. Hasbro has lost pronoun privileges.
Well, yeah, they did the potato people because they were trying to avoid, genderifying toys for you, and you guys didn't buy that either.
These are the people these are the quote unquote customers you're losing. These people weren't going to buy shit. They weren't going to buy shit. Cool that Hasbro lets people put pronouns in their email signatures, though, I guess. Caitlin Burns says, very much not the point, but the CEO of Hasbro is named Chris Cocks. Yeah, I know, right?
Wow, what a joke. I've made it a bazillion times. Cockburn.
Lauren says, cannot stress, it's like the same 5 people. Cannot stress enough that separate the art from the artist was meant for private individuals reconciling the art they love with its flawed creators, not meant for the CEO of a company driving a dump truck of money up to a bigot's front porch. If it wasn't Hasbro, it's going to be somebody else.
But here's the thing. These are the same people that, like I said, took her name off of the books and still bought the books or buy them used. You shouldn't be buying them at all, right? But you do. Or playing it and trying to hide that you're playing the game. This
is funny because this might actually be the moment where Hasbro starts to pivot back to, at least in the gaming space, starts to pivot back to its core audience. And
these are the people they went after. These are the people you've been kissing ass to. What do you expect?
And they're going to turn on you. They're going to turn on you over, just working with the wrong people or whatever. And we said before, it's very weird to see how cancellation works with Harry Potter because it's very selective, or at least we don't hear about, right? You don't hear about Lego getting dogpiled. You don't hear about like Nabisco getting dogpiled or Universal or whatever. Or if they are, they just ignore it.
Well, that's just it, because they didn't get a response from them, but they've kind of given a response from Hasbro here, and now they're like, the door's open.
Yep. You cannot separate the art from the artist. When the artist is materially benefiting from every additional sale, brand deal, etc., comes their way, either you're okay supporting their bigoted views financially, or you aren't. Extremely black and white situation.
Then don't support it. It's not a big deal. Okay, fine. Just don't buy the toys. Don't buy the cards. Don't buy the whatever. Not a problem. You aren't going to anyway.
It was, okay, God, higher education. There's so much wrong with this sentence. It was for Jim Henson was a generally good man who is unfaithful for his wife, not author who is funding a genocide of trans people.
No one's going around killing trans people.
It can't be genocide anyway. It's not actually a race.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
I'm just saying. They keep saying that, and I'm like,
women who are born women aren't allowed. Aren't allowed to have any say in their bodies or rights or anything like that. But
this is just, yeah. So, hey guys, I hate to break it. I hate to break it to Bluesky. I hate to break it to all of you.
Oh, I love to break anything to Bluesky. It's gloriously fun.
At the end of the day, these companies, these publicly traded companies, need to make money, and they tried the activism thing for the better part of a decade, and a lot of them went broke. And they're going to do.
You dumbasses don't buy anything. And
you don't buy anything. You complain, but you don't buy it.
If you don't want to, then you don't have to. But you don't get to dictate what products they make for people that are going to buy stuff. When you buy your own admission, you won't buy it anyway. So if you're boycotting Hasbro, well, add it to the long list. Nobody cares because you weren't. It's so there's so little impact. It doesn't matter.
Oh God, Hasbro, these are so dramatic. Hasbro took money they gained from the Magic the Gathering audience, which has a large amount of trans and LGBT players, and gave it to
because you made sure you kept everybody else out.
Right? And gave it to a rich turf who wants us all dead. She never said she wanted everybody dead. No. Then acts like that doesn't mean anything. I hate to say it, but I won't be buying any Magic product in the future, secondary market or otherwise.
Nothing of value was lost. What did she say? She said she doesn't think women should lose rights. Oh, yeah, that means she wants you dead. But the next thing is, again, you weren't going to buy anything anyway. And that's just it. You courted these, Cocks, you courted these people. That you went after them. You, vilified or, dismissed people that invented it. You guys stepped over them. You excluded them from their anniversary information and stuff. Went after these people. And now you're getting what you're getting what you deserve.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, though. It's going to be very hard. Okay, this person here, Britt Baker. If the asshole artist such as Rowling is alive and profiting from their art, then I will not support them or purchase their art. That's your right. That's your right. If they are dead, who gives a fuck?
So what, you're saying? Wait, are you saying she was dead?
It's a death threat.
Are you saying that she should be dead? Because that's what because her not saying that, but saying about women's rights means that she's saying she wants everybody else dead. So I'm going to take that as you want her dead.
But it goes to the estate, right? So, but beyond that, okay, so here's the problem. If you're going, and this is what we've been talking about, Harry Potter is such a massive brand. If you're going to boycott every company that works with Harry Potter, you're going to be shit. Like, you're never going to shop at Walmart. You're never going to shop at Target because they carry Harry Potter stuff. You're never going to go to Barnes & Noble because they have a big-ass Harry Potter section, right? I guarantee you when that new series comes out, because so much is riding on that, there will be more Harry Potter all over the damn place.
Yeah, food. All kinds of food companies make Harry Potter food.
Happy
clothing,
Meals, grocery stores. You know, if they can, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to buy the stuff, but it's ridiculous the lengths that these people go to. And this is why they feel like they don't have any control. So this is why they dogpile these small, like, mom and pop card manufacturers and stuff, because they feel like they can guilt them. But remember, a couple of years ago, media outlets, I can't remember if it was Kotaku or Polygon, they both were pretty much the same thing back then. They got one of the lead developers of Hogwarts Legacy fired because they went back and they dug through his YouTube history. Yeah, they got him fired. Carol Lynn got fired from Limited Run Games simply for being excited about Harry Potter. I mean, it's insane. Meanwhile, Walmart's carrying Harry Potter, Target's carrying Harry Potter, Hasbro's working with Harry Potter. There's a whole new Harry Potter theme park section in Florida, but you don't hear about that. There's Harry Potter Oreos, I think, coming out. Goldfish.
There's all kinds of stuff. Come on. It's all over the place. There's no way you're going to avoid every company that has something to do with Harry Potter.
Just don't buy it. Right? But don't, like, threaten people. Don't boycott. Don't threaten to get people fired. I think at this point, I think why they're so angry, and Hogwarts Legacy definitely was a tipping point. Why they're so angry is they tried to get Harry Potter canceled, and it actually had the opposite effect. I'm going to go on record, and I've said before, I think the reason we're getting the Harry Potter reboot is because the backlash to Harry Potter created new interest in the Harry Potter franchise. It actually increased her revenue. You actually made her richer because Harry Potter was declining before all the drama. The Wizarding World movies were not doing well. Fantastic Beasts was not doing well. So all of you activists screeching about J.K. Rowling, you actually gave her second
Streisand effect.
Streisand effect. Yeah, exactly. So congratulations, I guess.
Good job.
Good job. Are we going to wrap it up?
Yes.
Please subscribe. We'll talk later.